Hey YouTube, it's Pavlov here. And tripod!
Hello.
Do you come here often, baby?
Only when you make me.
You're cute.
I know.
Oh, real quick, silver video. Spur of the mullet.
I'm so rich.
I found that in the car today. It's probably accrued another 15 cents of value as the market goes up and up.
It was in 1956.
Yep, it's pretty damn old. Is that a good year, babe?
Well, if I know, you better ask my grandma.
Okay, the silver video is over. Review of the K-Bar Phat Bob. So, let me open it up so you can stare at it for a little bit. Why I got it, I was carrying around the Bird Metal Arc. It's about delica size, and I was digging around the 3-inch blade size, but I didn't want a delica. It's kind of plain. Everybody's got one. So I was looking for something different, and I saw the K-Bar Phat Bob. Basically, it's like a hard-use gentleman's folder is what I consider it, because it's pretty. It's very beautiful, the blade, everything. It's very beautiful. The lanyard hole is really small. Really tiny. So that kind of sucks. But, you know, it's tipped down, so I don't know if you would want to put a lanyard on it or not. Maybe if you just threw it in your pocket. But, you know, the retention on it. Oh, shoot, I wrote down a whole bunch of lists. Let me just go down the damn list. Okay, what did I write down first?
Small lanyard hole.
Okay, next thing I wrote down was it's micarta handles. And then Os 8 blade, which is very beautiful. And then it's a steel back spacer. There's a back spacer in there. But this one is so well made you can barely see the 3 pieces. So that's very cool. Another thing that adds to its beauty. The blade's stubby. I didn't think it would cut very well, but it does. That's due to it's got a severe hollow grind. You can even see that how that reflection goes down in there like a tube. It's very thin. You can almost touch your fingers together, but it's decently thick. On the back, the blade's decently thick, but it's ground very, very thin, which is cool. And it does come razor sharp from K-Bar, by the way. If you're wondering about K-Bar, they do know how to sharpen their knives. And I saw some of the cheaper model, the plastic handled ones come pretty sharp too, so K-Bar is doing pretty damn good on sharpening their knives, so that's cool. Another thing that sucks, the handles, the scales here, they're riveted on. You can't take them off. If you did, I don't know, you could find maybe some way to re-rivet them. And because you can't take the scales off, you can't get to the pivot. I was trying to see back here behind the clip to see if you can get to the pivot, but no. No, you can't get to the pivot. Another thing that blows. I really like this knife. This is just how I wrote the stuff down. 1 thumb stud. You can take it out and I guess put it on the other side, but there's no notch for your thumb on the other side. You can move the clip to the other side too, but there's no notch. So I'll get back to that in a second. The blade. It's really stuck in there. It's even hard to open just two-handed. You can't open it slow. Ow. You can't open it slow.
Could you watch my leg?
It's very hard. My wife tried to open it. She can't open it one-handed. You gotta put your thumbnail behind that right in this little groove. I wish the groove was bigger. And you gotta flick it open. It is... The blade retention is crazy on it. So stiff, but I guess that's a good thing for it to start out stiff because you can't adjust it. So I guess you know, because of its size and it is pretty, most people won't be scared of it. But maybe they might be scared of the way you have to open it.
Well, you need to back up from my
Did
leg
that
just
touch
a
you?
little. Yeah.
Did that touch your jammies?
I'm gonna cut my favorite jammy pants.
It didn't cut your jammies.
Said you're gonna cut my favorite jammy pants.
Gonna. So the blade, it's got super high retention, so I wonder why they couldn't put the clip on the other side either. Made it tip up. That would have been cool. And then you could use the lanyard hole. The clip does work. It's you know, it's kind of plain. I guess Bob Dozier, he's the one that designed this one. I guess he uses this style of clip quite a bit. It looks like this clip.
Yeah, they're both ugly.
The CRKT Fulcrum's clip. I don't know, I like clips with 3 screws. They could have fit another screw in there. Helps them from wiggling around, but they did recess the clip into the handle pretty far. So that'll help with the anti-wiggleness.
I don't like that deep gash in the knife.
I know, they should have just made this a plain old right-hander.
They could have made a left-hand version.
Like I mentioned, it's hard to open, but you can. Got this idea from Severator, and I just started it. It's very difficult because of the retention. You can open it kind of like a rust lock case knife. You put your thumb up here and kind of open it like that. But that's very difficult because it is stiff coming out. It is smooth, but it's held in there pretty tight.
You can learn a thing or two from this knife.
So, anyway, so you can open it like that if you want to. We talked about that. It's also kind of like a lone wolf clip. If this part was longer, it'd look like a lone wolf clip. What else? Oh, I was wiping it off for the video, and see that black mark? Right there. That's not grease. That's where, I'm gonna close it. That's where the blade is hitting the stop pin. Right there. Now I definitely don't slam this knife shut, so there's a stop pin in the back of the blade. Fiddling with the zoom, huh? So that's where that mark is coming from. And there's also another mark at the back of the blade, right there. So when this is opened, the stop pin hits that spot right there. And it already made a little dent in the middle. I can see a little dent from opening it because oops. Are you back far enough?
Mm-hmm.
Because I open it pretty fast. That's about the only way you can open it. But I don't understand how it's getting a mark already from closing it.
You need a drink.
I don't want to drink. No! Okay.
You sound like a grabby old man. Take a freaking drink.
I'm the Grinch.
Jeez. Cranky old man.
Okay, I'm almost done with my list. I don't think I like using this damn list. It's got everything jumbled the way I wrote it down.
You wrote the damn list.
I know, it doesn't. Oh, one thing I forgot to write down. See this jimping on the top? It looks like it blows, but it's actually pretty good. Grips your thumb. Grips your thumb. There, people don't like super close-up looks. This jimping is pretty good. It doesn't look functional. Stop. Hold still. You're going to make people throw up in their chairs. No, really.
Only if they videotape it.
What do you mean if they
Videotape themselves throwing up in their chairs.
This jimping works. It doesn't look functional, but it works. Nice. What else did I write down? Oh. When you close it, the tolerances on this knife are very good. The blade is centered. And it looks like it might be touching right here on this side, but there's no mark on the blade at all. So it must not be touching. Very good. It's nice and tight in there. Very cool. And once again, the back spacer, you can barely tell barely tell there's 3 pieces there. It's very beautiful. Is that about all I wrote down for my first? So I think I tried to write down stuff on my first
God damn it.
videos.
That's twice now.
Sorry, babe.
He's gonna slice my leg open. See, look, my leg is right there. There's the knife.
Way over here.
I got your way over here.
Over here.
I'm gonna bag you.
Bag me.
Right in the forehead.
I think that's all I wrote down. Let me see if I can remember anything else.
Don't forget Russia.
Oh yeah. I wanted to mention I came across a kick-ass video by this channel right here. FPS Russia. And
as you can tell, he wrote this because this is straight chicken scratch.
Well, I'm not talking about this video, but he has a video on an automatic shotgun. It just goes on full auto, that's it. But I want to talk about this video. 12 gauge dragon breath, I think is the title. But at the end of the video, he lights up this mannequin in clothes with these dragon breath shotgun shells, and it kicks ass. Makes me cheer like a kid at a monster truck thing show. I forgot what they call
a monster truck rally, fool.
Not a rally. Is it called a rally?
Yes, it's called a rally.
Here's the Phat Bob next to the bird meadowlark. See, it is thicker. Well, they're about there. It is thicker. It is heavier. I think the blade's a little bit thicker in the back.
It's a little bit thicker.
It definitely looks thicker from this way, don't it? Can you pull out so they can see both? Thank you.
You goofy ass fool.
Extreme close up. Woo! Overall, it's like it feels very comfortable like this for like hard cutting through cardboard and shit like that. Hard cutting. But I love staring at that blade. Look at that.
Alright, we've stared at it enough.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. How long was this?
12:30.
Sounds good.
Alright, we're out of here, guys.
Alright, bye. Oh, I forgot one thing, even though I wrote shit down. Lockup on the knife is solid. It's been perfect. See how the bottom of the blade is angled perfectly, so you don't have to worry about it wearing all the way over. And oh, the micarta, the scales are fit pretty damn well. Some of the scale parts are rough.
Oh, you can see right here where's
your finger?
Right here, you can see where it
See how the fibers are sticking out? Well, see the liner lock?
Well, I see that, but you can see the little, where's my finger?
See, it has to, for the liner.
Not that, you can see the little fiber thing sticking out right there, the lip.
And right there too. And then also, there's no gaps back here from the micarta to the metal. But right here, there's like a little gap on one of these. But you can see some of the unfinished micarta right there.
How do you know people don't like extreme close-ups? Have they been bitching about my close-ups?
I don't know, not yet, but they might have.
Well, then you don't know that, so
now
shut your mouth.
Now they will. What? What?
Ain't nobody gonna complain.
Who's the boss? What?
I'm the boss.
No, you're not.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Shut it off. Come on. Hurry up. Shut it off. We're done. The video's too long already.
Since when do I do anything?
Nobody's gonna watch this. I skip over shit if it's over 10 minutes.
Well then.
Come on! Stop it!
What's the magic word?
Stop it. I'm pushing the button.